So if you decide to work with us, this is how our process works. We would onboard you on Slack. We then send you some onboarding information, have a couple of links to book 2 calls. One is an onboarding call with your business analyst. And on that call, we'll get some accesses from you, get some accounts, make sure we have access to your existing data so that we can import all that project management data. And then the second call is the first company brain call. And there's a few company brain calls. A company brain is a business process map, and we build that with you and ideally the key members of your team that are the main people in charge or main change management folks for the individual departments. So that, depending on the size of the business in terms of number of different processes you have, can be 3 to 5 calls. And we try to get that done as fast as possible. Of course, with schedules, it might be a week, it might be a week and a half. That's the first phase or milestone of the project. We then meet internally to go over your company brain with our technical team, with our leadership, Tony and myself, and we'll come up with a rough game plan with you or for your business for the next few months based on what we identify in the company brain process. Then we start with a database. So it's a relational database. That is the single source of truth with dashboards for yourself and for your team. And what that allows you to do is take the process map, the company brain, and make it real, make it something that somebody can use. So you have the process that's a picture, but this is a workflow that matches the process. And so that allows your team to start to click around and start to use it and do their day-to-day work there. Of course, we'll load in all your existing data from your existing project management tools or wherever that's coming from. So after that time frame, expect a huge sigh of relief from your team, frankly, because they no longer have to click around to 5 different spreadsheets and go over here to click up for this and go to Asana for that and go to Trello for that and things like that. So there's a sort of ongoing iteration of that single source of truth there. That starts at the end of month 1 and sort of continues on forever. The automations then start to get added after the end of month 1. And we do that in sprints. So in 3-week chunks, we figure out with you in an ongoing manner what your problems are. We design solutions for them, and then our team implements them and then teaches your team how to use them. And we're always in Slack getting feedback from you and your team. And we do regular calls. We normally like to do them at least once per week with you to just get a high-level overview of what the biggest problems are in your business so that we can add those to the roadmap. So a lot of people would say how long does this last for? It could be a few months, it could be a few years, depending on how fast and how much you want to scale your business. And then some people ask as well, who do I talk to? Who are all the different people involved? So your primary point of contact is a business analyst. A business analyst, they're often former automation agency owners themselves. So they're technical, they're business minded, and their job is to figure out what the problems are that you're currently experiencing in your business. We also have a solutions architect, and so his job is to work with the business analyst to take the problems that you tell us about and translate them into technical solutions. And then the third role is a developer. The developer's job is to actually make those systems real. We do quality checks internally with our team. And then the other people involved are, of course, Tony and myself. And then we have depending on if you need client portals and things like that, we also have user experience, user interface designers who will work with the development team to build a visual representation, make the colors and designs and stuff all look good. So ultimately, that's your team. We kind of call ourselves in some cases a fractional integrations team or a fractional operations team that's fully done for you. All you tell us is your biggest problems, and we just work in an ongoing basis to solve them, and that's how that works.